Welcome back to another episode of No Health Regen Minecraft. Got more stuff. I need gravel though to make more coarse dirt. I want really at least 3 times as much coarse dirt. So do it right here. No. Damn it, cave. So I definitely want more materials before I get back started on the road. So you may be asking yourself, why did he start an episode then? Well, that granite came from somewhere. The same place that granite came from, I am now up to 22 diamonds. I need 3 of those because the pick, it's not even the first pick. I actually made a second pick and then even combined the two to get more use. But it's dead. 6 more. Just gonna leave it there, memorialized with this axe for some reason. I actually don't know why that's there. Let's grab that too. There we go. So now it's just that pick. And now I have more on that. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Anyway. But the really important thing, I never pulled it out of there. Ah. There was gold in them hills. That was a lot of levels to repair that, wasn't it? I feel stupid now. So I have enough for 2 apples. I'm going to go ahead and make... Well, I'm going to make both of them, but I'm only going to eat 1. So this is a pick creation apple eating ceremony to start episode 8, is it? Is this episode 8? Do me a favor, look above this video. Does that say episode 8? I'm not positive. Don't bother telling me though, I can't hear you. And then I thought this would be a cool way to start an episode. Is new diamond pick, shiny. And well then these don't need to be. I kind of don't really know why I split them up like that. I'm splitting those up though. And let's eat this bastard. Delicious. So that puts me at 8.5 hearts with an apple to spare. I'm actually going to hold on to the apple. We'll put you right here with this random sword. And put this iron away. So many diamonds. Do I want to make armor? Well, I'm actually going to get back to the mines. The granite mines, as I've been calling them. Because at this point I've been pulling out more granite than anything else. Clearly. So I know there's some gravel down there I haven't really touched. Might find some more gold. Hopefully find more diamonds. If I find more diamonds, I'm definitely taking the jump and making some armor. Although, I don't really want to wear diamond armor until I've got good enchantments available, which means level 30 plus. So that'll be a while. God, these particle effects are terrible. Does it come on? Wow, yeah. I just look like that. That's okay. Oh, it's random swirly from the absorption. Okay. Well, that's how we're starting this one. I haven't done any more on the road. I've only been digging, trying to get materials to get back to work. So I need gravel. So I'm gonna go get some gravel. I'll be back in a second. That's it. It's done. It took hours. 6 Minecraft months later. So we're gonna follow the path of it. Make sure everything looks good. Drop some slabs so that I can traverse it on foot without jumping around. Went with spruce. I think spruce was a good choice. Do stuff like that. Keep it a little uneven. Yeah. But that's it. There is now a path to the village. I'm shocked, really. I'd been working on it for a while, and I was kind of starting to get kind of disenfranchised, I suppose you could say, with it. Like, I had really started to think, man, this is never going to be finished, and why did I even start this project? Blah, blah, blah. Then I was building, and I came up around a corner, and I recognized where I was. And just to make sure, like, I came around this corner, and there was a hill. So just to be sure, like a kid on Christmas Day, I took off like a shot, and I ran over the hill, and sure as shit, there was the village. I had been at it for... What time is it now? It is late, and I've been doing this for, I'd say, close to 4 hours altogether. Like, all total for the path. Say 4 hours is a good estimate. Still stuff decaying. Things picked up pretty quickly. Once I got the hang of following the land. Yeah, this is one of the shittier spots. And not disturbing as much as possible. Knowing... Ooh, I didn't think of this. Knowing when to screw with something was very important in this project. Shit. Just as important as knowing when to screw with something was knowing when not. And, Jesus, this is... For fuck's sake. So there was actually one back there. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it on the way back. That isn't going to work too. But this took a lot of time. See, like right here, it's not gonna work. And I mean, having the path here has already helped. Getting between here and the village, or getting between home and the village. But obviously, the amount of time I spent, I could have just not done it. I don't think I had a net gain in time, like efficiency-wise. I don't think this was a particularly good choice of project. But I wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do something like this, like a path, like a more natural kind of path for a while. So it's kind of scratching an itch, so to speak, a creative one. There we go. Right here. Yo, I didn't expect to use that much. Hold on. Come on. Come on, why is my frame rate so bad? Jesus. Alright. For some reason my frame rate's tanking right now, and I don't know why. Yeah, that kind of makes a way up, though. I don't like that. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Okay. So you can still go up. Okay, perfect. All right. That looks fine. I'm not gonna complain too much. If I had known that was going to happen, I would have chosen a few different paths here and there to avoid that. I hadn't actually considered that possibility, where the half slabs would end up too close to one another and creating whole blocks that still required you to jump. So I will... First, I'm gonna have to go cut down some more spruce trees. This caught me by surprise. And secondly, I may revisit parts of the path now, come to think, because that sucks. You need to go away. And that's how I chose for you to go away. But I'm going to run out of half slabs on the way through. This is the part of the swamp that I was worried about, and I just built through and then surrounded the path with dirt, and it looks fine. Kind of looks like I followed some natural land bridge that was moving through the swamp to begin with, so I'm overall pretty happy with how the entire project ended up coming out, to be completely honest with you. I'm I'm very excited. I don't sound excited, and that's because it's late, and I've been doing this for a while now. And the half slab plan didn't work, and I may be doing this for a little while still. But it's done. It goes all the way to the village. Now I guess I'm going to, like, see right here is bad. Because this would now require... Well, maybe we can do something... Hey, if I had gone really simple on the half slabs, I may have been able to get away with it. Well then. Out of half slabs, but the village is pretty close, so I didn't need too much more spruce. So we'll run on over here so we can see the rest of the path. But I'm very, very happy with how it looks. And the path it takes, I think, is just natural enough. Something here. But it was... For a minute there, it was looking pretty hopeless. I was about to give up and just do something else. I was about to play a completely different game, to be totally honest. I was like, well, I could be recording episodes of something else. Like, I could get back into Hard Reset or Shadow Warrior, or do some more Watch Dogs, or start a new series, or just play a game and not even worry about YouTube. The village. But I stuck with it, and I got to that hill right there, and immediately realized exactly where I was, and freaked out like a little kid, and it was awesome. So, I'm gonna get the last of the slabs together. These guys are scurrying for shelter. I don't mind sleeping outside. I'm gonna get the last of the supplies together, cut down a few more spruce trees, clean up the half slabs, maybe smooth out the land a little bit in those areas where it creates problems with the half slabs, and then we're going to take one final tour. Be right back. It's done. It's done. I'm free. I have broken the chains that bound me. Oh, why am I not happy? I'm just kidding. I'm really, really thrilled with how this came out. So we're going to do one last run through here now that all the slabs are more or less in their final positions. I did rearrange some of the blocks in the path so that the slabs made more sense and I didn't have to stack slabs on slabs on slabs and didn't have to resort to using stairs because I really didn't want to do that. But I think everything looks good. It is much faster now to get from my home to the village and back. Noticeably faster. It's a trip I've made several times now. In fact, just to make sure that everything is golden. But it works. Gets me from point A to point B. It's not some fancy automated nether railway or whatever. I didn't want one, so I didn't build one. I made a road. I made a road through some forests, through some swamp, between a desert and a plains to get me to a village. That's actually interesting that I ended up trending over this way. I'll have to be careful of that. While we're here, let's kind of remove temptation a little and make it actually look like it's coming this way. I think that was a lot of it, is it doesn't look like it goes this way. So let's do that real fast. Put a little bit of this dirt back in. Okay, that looks like it's going the proper direction now. Pig in the road. I suppose the animals can use it too. I'm also eventually going to come through here with some bone meal once I have more and add some actual tall grass on the grass blocks just to give it kind of an overgrown feeling. I may even add some... I might add like leaf blocks as hedges or bushes or what have you. I didn't really want to go through all that. It was my original plan for the lighting. So if I then add bushes, these were kind of redundant. But we'll see. I probably won't. I think just as it is fine for what I need. Let's get some of this out of the way. There we go. The grass is growing in where I wanted it to nicely. There's very few areas that look like I had just cleared them out. And that was my biggest concern, was the grass was going to take forever to grow. But for the most part, there's... Like right here is a good example. Because I built that land bridge there. That's technically a river. And this probably would have been... Yeah, this is a river biome right here. Where the grass is actually green as opposed to, well, pale green versus dark green. So this would have been an opportunity for a bridge, but the river was 1 block deep in that section, so I'm not too concerned about it. But all the grass is grown in. Everything looks nice. It goes right to the village. So now if I need to trade, it's not some 15-minute ordeal to get over here where I'm probably going to take all kinds of damage or starve. Speaking of which, let's not do that. If I can get here, it's quick and it's safe. It's fairly well lit. There's still some areas along the road where mobs can spawn. It's not a big deal, and obviously they can spawn close enough to the road that they're still a threat. But if I have to absolutely positively run this road at night, I have no alternative, it is safer than just meandering, by far. Infinitely safer than just meandering around. So here we are at the village in no time at all. Speaking of no time. So half a Minecraft day, so... almost 5 minutes. It's not bad. Used to be 10-15 minutes either way. Now I can go back and forth in 10. That's decent. I'll take that any day. In fact, it used to be 10 minutes on horse. Just because of how ridiculous the landscape was. So I'm going to sleep this night off. I don't want to test the safety capacity just yet. I only just recently got back up to 8.5 hearts. I don't want to lose it. And from having just slept, I'll be able to gauge by the position of the sun in the sky when I get back exactly how long this takes. But I have a feeling it's between 4 and 5 minutes. But, yeah. So I'm going to take this opportunity to discuss where we're going from here. Because this was kind of my big goal. And now, as of this moment, I don't have a particularly obvious big goal. I want to make that village pretty, because it's just a village. And I do want to expand it so that they start breeding, because I would like more villagers there. Then I want to start working on getting into the nether and getting potions. That's going to wait until I have 1 more golden apple. I have 1 spare as of right now that I'm holding on to. I want 1 more. Then, at which point, I will start scoping out for another fortress to do blazes to get the brewing stand going. That's probably my next goal, actually. So you should see that next video. Beside that, and making the village look better, I want to move on to bigger things. I want a mob grinder. This is the only part I'm not actually happy with, the grass growth. I may get a silk touch pick and come in here and just add grass. Especially on the outside path here, it's just taking forever to grow. But it'll come. So I want to get a mob grinder set up. Probably near my house so that it's pretty much always running. Would very much like that. So I can get gunpowder, bones, various pieces of shitty armor. Redstone, glowstone dust, bottles from witches, sometimes potions. I have to look into how to... I know there's conditions witches will spawn under. I don't know what they are. I gotta look into that. But I definitely want some kind of passive mob grinder running. Just to get that kind of stuff. And then from there, I want to work on a larger creative build. I have an idea for kind of a abandoned laboratory slash haunted mansion type thing that I want to do. It's going to require me to find a mushroom biome, which I'm confident I can do. There's got to be one. And also, obviously, have a silk touch shovel, because that's the only thing that you would really specifically need a mushroom biome for is mycelium. But I want to get some of that. I also want some podzol, too, from one of these taigas to intersperse into this road, now that I think about it. Now that I'm thinking of special dirt. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'm definitely going to look into that. There's a mega taiga right through there, I believe. So, one fairly close by. And it is not even halfway, so about 4 minutes. Not a bad trip at all. I'm quite happy with how good that is. But I want to work on kind of a larger cosmetic build. There may be some functionality to it. It might actually even be a mob farm or something of that sort in and of itself. But I have ideas on what I want to do with it and how I want it to look. And it's going to require, like with this house, I had an idea of what I wanted it to look like. So I went out and got all the materials. The birch was easy because there was birch all over the place. The acacia wasn't so easy, but luckily that desert over by the village has a savanna adjacent to it. But I got all the materials together first, and then I built it. And that's really what I want to do with my next build. And because primarily of mycelium, really, it's going to be a while on that. But it's definitely the next mega build I want to do. But as for short term right now is potions. Short term is improving that village. And then long term is not crushing the wheat. Okay, I didn't though. Long term is building this crazy abandoned laboratory thing, which looked good in my head. Hopefully it'll look good when I build it. I've played around with some aspects of it in creative. I think it looks great. Hopefully you think it looks great, because that's kind of what's important here. But it's going to require mycelium from a mushroom biome. I might also use the new ocean blocks, Prismarine and Sea Lantern in it. But it's actually fairly easy to set up a guardian farm. Guardians are the new mobs from the ocean temples. They spawn at level 40 or 41 in still water. And it's very, very easy to get them to spawn. Like it's ridiculously easy to set up a grinder for them. When I set up my mob grinder, there will also probably be a guardian component to it, so that I get all those drops together. So I'm not anticipating any problem with any of the weird, odd blocks I'm going to need for that build, except the mushroom dirt. So we'll see. But it's on my radar for now. I had one other thing I wanted to do. What was it? There is gold in here, but I don't think I have enough for an apple, no? No, in fact, that's my only gold. Okay, I was hoping to end the episode with the ceremonial creation of another apple, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Let me get the apples in here. That would make sense. Oh, there were some in here. I should organize these chests, too, and that's something I want to do. But oh, and also, when I'm in the nether for potions, I'm going to grab a ton of quartz to hopefully hit level 30, so I can start making some enchanted diamond gear, enchant my diamond pick, enchant my sword, etc. Quartz is easy levels. Easy levels. I have 2 books on my enchanting table. Excellent. So yeah, once again, to reiterate, short term, nether, village, long term, abandoned laboratory, and some manner of passive mob grinder that are possibly the same thing. Although I'd rather the laboratory not be near here. It could be. I could always build it like underground, like even under this lake or something. That's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all, come to think of it. Yeah, that might happen. Although I would have to drain this lake. Yeah, why not? We'll drain the lake. How about that? But that's a long-term goal, so you won't see that for some episodes yet. So I'm going to cut it here. I don't think this is half an hour. I said that about that one episode, and it turned out to be 40 minutes, but whatever. I'm going to cut this here. And next time we meet, I will be in the nether. We will be in the nether. You can watch me die. Hopelessly. Usually due to my own mistakes. So, until then, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Cow. Sheep. Delicious.